Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Detroit Tigers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Matthew Boyd gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Strike thrower, not afraid to go in and challenge hitters. He's kind of what a manager would like to have. You know what you're going to get with Matthew Boyd. He's not afraid to throw the fastball or his breaking stuff over the plate. Sneaky, really good pitcher.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He will lead this one off today.
For the Angels, the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Here comes the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting second.
Ready now for L.A. David Fletcher. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Boyd, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And there are 2 away now. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Roll, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. The Tigers coming up, no score. Shohei Ohtani gets the starting nod for the Halos. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Ready now, Victor Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think one of the things...
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Leadoff single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Here's Cameron Maybin now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Maybin, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina, he was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Here he comes on 2-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting third.
First 2 batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first 2 ABs, this could be a laser show.
From the belt, the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-0.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Mark DeRosa, what do you have for us on this lineup?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes 1 grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
Up next steps Christin Stewart. That's popped up. Stella in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Reyes over at second. Maybin is over at first with 1 away. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. One and two.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Here's C.J. Cron now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Cron brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Ready with the 1-0. Line to the right side, but there to get his big glove on it is Pujols, and that'll end the inning. Tigers strand a pair. Still no score. Here's Justin Upton now. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss.
Number 8, Justin Upton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, down.
Now the 1-0. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field.
That is it. The third baseman.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And let's take a look at Jonathan Schoop, another one of the versatile new regime ball players. Ability to play second base, turn to double play at 6'2", 200+ pounds, and move over to third base with a rocket arm.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0. There's a fastball that misses.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And the pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Erick Salcedo is on deck. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Batting 5th, the designated hitter.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Erick Salcedo. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And the run will score as the Angels grab the early 1-0 lead.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Here's Albert now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. That really is not that bad of a pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
Castro, the catcher, is in as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Grounded back up the middle, taken in by Schoop. Only play is at first as he makes the play here from shallow right.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, number 21, Michael Hermosillo.
At the plate, Michael Hermosillo trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. From the stretch. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Angels are out in front, 2-0. Stepping into the box, Niko Goodrum. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here comes the first pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Going back is the right fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run homer for Jonathan Schoop. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Tigers have knotted things up at 2 apiece.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Batting it, the catcher.
So now to the plate, Romine, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Popped him up. Castro over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Trout has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, the center fielder, Reyes.
Striding in once again, Reyes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. We've played 2, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back to the top of the order now, and standing in one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Angels move out to a 3-2 lead.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
And now, David Fletcher.
Second base. David.
As he'll send a ground ball down to 3rd. Throw on to 1st, so a good comeback there as he gets the 1st out of the inning. And with 1 gone now, time for a check of the standings in the American League Central entering today as you get a look at where the Tigers find themselves entering play. So there's the 1st out here in the Angels' 3rd, and that brings up Mike Trout. Now here it comes.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
0-1, here it comes. One out, nobody on. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reyes is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Justin Upton the next to hit. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Angels strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 3-2 Angels. Bottom of the third now. Now at the plate, Cameron Maybin. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. 2 balls and a strike. Popped up. Pujols waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated
Happy to have you along here on the show on a fine Sunday afternoon as you take a look at our upcoming schedule for the week to come. So 1 away, and that'll bring in Miguel Cabrera. And the pitch. In there, strike 1.
0-1.
A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Ready on 1 and 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Hard hit ball to second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 14.
Next up for Detroit, Christin Stewart. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Right there for strike 1. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the dive. What a play. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off
And now for the Angels, Tommy La Stella. He drew a walk his first time up.
La Stella.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1 to Tommy La Stella. Fouled away. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Slider laid off for a ball.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Popped up. Candelario has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Erick Salcedo.
Next will be the designated hitter, Erick Salcedo. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball.
Hit high and deep to left field. Going back is the left fielder to the track, to the wall. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year, and it's given the Angels a 4-2 lead.
Big swing right there. Give himself a little bit of breathing room. Let his pitcher go to work. Now they're up 2.
The first baseman, number 5.
To the plate now, Albert Pujols. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. So far this year against Southpaws, Pujols is exactly a 1-for-3 hitter. That means a .333 batting average.
Yeah, this is a great spot for him right now. He just seems to have been picking up left-handed pitching great all season long.
So far on the year, Pujols has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Into the box, Jason Castro, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And he's safe. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the 2 teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Stepping in now, Michael Hermosillo, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Angels strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-2 Halos. Now to the plate, C.J. Cron. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And it's fouled away. Cron, 30 years of age. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Behind 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. C.J. Cron becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
You'll see right there that this is a shot to right center, and the fielder can't cut it off. He was turning those legs on the base paths, making it the third with a triple.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Schoop, who's nicknamed Mamba, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a 2nd time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. One out and a runner on third. Hit hard to third. Stella has it, and they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out.
Up next for the Tigers.
He's trying his hardest to help his guys get back in the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
So 2 outs now for the Tigers in their half of the 4th, and up next the catcher Austin Romine. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1's the count.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Comes set. Now the pitch.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
One left for Detroit. Still down by a count of 4-2. So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in, one of the best two-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Now the 1-0. Grounded to third, reined in, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, David Fletcher.
Ready for another shot now, David Fletcher. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing called strike, 0-1. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looked like he's seeing it pretty good.
The 2-2. Weakly hit to third. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Fouled off. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Here it comes. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Angels are gone in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading up.
So coming to the plate, Jeimer Candelario. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Victor Reyes. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. From the stretch.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now a throw over to first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
The 3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Yeah, and I'm not sure I agree with it either. Most pitchers, like when they're in a groove, they just want to get back on the bump and compete. Sometimes visits like these are just like a formality.
Stepping up to the plate, Cameron Maybin. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Pitch inside, the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. The 1-2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
The batter, the designated hitter,
and that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
First pitch on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
A runner on first with 2 away. Nope. 3-0.
Well, 3-ball count here, and looking down at the bullpen, we were just talking about it, Matt. Still no signs of life, so they're not thinking he's near the end yet.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Taken in by Simmons. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols. Saves an error and ends the inning. Tigers leave 1. They trail it here 4-2. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Justin Upton. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Justin Upton.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Hard hit ball to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman, Stella.
Ready once again, Tommy La Stella. And we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
Now the 1-0.
That's in. Ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Three and 0 now.
Here's the pitch. Three and two now. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. The next 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at bat.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
At the plate now, Erick Salcedo. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they still lead this one 4-2. Matt Andrelton is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Matt Andrelton.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter Christin Stewart. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat. A ball and no strikes. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. That evens it up 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. 1 out.
The batter, the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the 2nd out.
Now batting, shortstop, Niko Goodrum.
Digging in once again, Niko Goodrum. He made it to 3rd on a triple in his previous appearance. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 1-1. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. 1 left for Detroit. Still down by a count of 4-2. Anthony Castro is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 38, Anthony Castro.
All set for the start of the inning. Digging in now, Albert Pujols. He singled his last time up.
Albert Pujols.
First pitch on its way. Now Pujols smacks one to left. Lots of carry on this one. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot for Albert Pujols. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Jason Castro is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. A shot to second base and handled for the 1st out.
The right fielder, number 21, Michael Hermosillo.
Settling in now, Michael Hermosillo. He was a double play victim last time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
one for the Angels on the home run by Pujols. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 5-2 Angels. Stepping in, Austin Romine will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Austin Romine.
Here comes the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Upton. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Digging in to try it again, Jeimer Candelario. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7.
Ball 1.
And it's 1-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The 1-2. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. He's right there, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Victor Reyes. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Ball 1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now in 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Upton will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, and the deficit remains 5-2. Xiaoqing Chang has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 68, Xiaoqing Chang.
So striding forward now, David Fletcher. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Push to the right side. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The left fielder, number
5-2 our score as we get a look inside the numbers. It's our starter comparison for the 2 gentlemen that took the hill to start the ball game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Upton. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. First pitch on its way to Upton. Chang A right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Now Upton with a swing and a deep drive to left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run home run off the bat of Justin Upton, the 301st of his career, and the lead is now 7-2.
Up next for the Angels, the third baseman.
At the plate, Tommy La Stella. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Maybin is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Erick Salcedo.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Erick Salcedo. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. Schoop is there. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Angels 7 and the Tigers 2. So striding in, Cameron Maybin. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Nope.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box now, Miguel Cabrera. In the air now, out to right field. Hermosillo is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter, number 14.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Christin Stewart. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Reined in. And the throw from shallow right in time at first, and the inning will come to an end. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Digging in and looking for more, Albert Pujols trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball that's outside.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Inside, ball 2.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
Now the 2-1. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Castro.
Now batting, Jason Castro. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The pitch. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. All even now, 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three and 2 now. Michael Hermosillo will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Now at the plate, Michael Hermosillo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They're on top 7-2. Stepping in, C.J. Cron. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
C.J. Cron.
First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
So far this season, Cron is slugging over 600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt with very carefully by opposing arms. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2 balls and a strike to C.J. Cron.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Popped him up. Pujols has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for the Tigers, the shortstop, Niko Goodrum.
Digging in the switch hitter, Niko Goodrum. Last time through was a base hit. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one.
Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And a bouncing ball, foul. 1 out, nobody on. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Ground ball right side. He's got it. Throw on to first will be in time, and now the Tigers are down to their final out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
At the plate, Jonathan Schoop. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. And he misses again. 2-0.
2-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Romine.
In now, Austin Romine, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 pitch. 2 out with the man at first. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last breath for the Tigers. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. Los Angeles get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Shohei Ohtani earns the win, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.